This is a collective message. So if that's not your jam, keep going. It's okay. This is actually my third time recording this because I'm having this internal battle with Source as we speak. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, so bear with me as I try to get through this. So really, I'm just being called to talk about your relationship with God. Whether you call him God, the infinite, the divine, the universe, source, it doesn't matter. Whether you see source as masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. And that's the beauty of it, right? You can actually call source what resonates with you. You can use a gender pronoun that resonates with you. For me, it's masculine. This relationship, so I'll talk about my relationship with God, source. It depends on it. Sometimes I say source, sometimes I say God. But the relationship that you have with source is yours. It's actually yours. Don't let anyone define that relationship. I crash out all the time on source. I crash the F out all the time. And he finds it hilarious. So hilarious that I crash out. And he treats me sometimes as a child, sometimes as a big brother. But this relationship that I have with Source, and actually my guides too, I crash out. I crash out. I'm standing in the mirror crying, just like pointing my finger, like, I don't believe you. Like, why did you tell me this and it didn't happen? You want me to trust, and you tell me to trust my intuition. You tell me to listen to you as its truth. And then I do, and the things don't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. I crash out. And it's okay. I know sometimes, especially if you grew up very religious. I didn't grow up in a religious household. I grew up in a spiritual household, so that's the difference. But if you grew up very religious and you grew up fearing God, thinking God was going to smite you, thinking that you cannot question God. And so this is for those people who are really coming to terms with that, who are really battling that, because they are starting to question God. They are starting to wonder and question their relationship with God. It's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, that's the message. It's okay. Once you start sitting with God and you remove that fear, you realize that the relationship is one of love. And if you watch any of my videos, or if this is the first time you're coming across me, that's fine too. But if you watch any of my videos where I'm talking about God, you know that I have a hard time talking about God without getting very emotional. Because at the heart of it, at the core of it, I know that God loves me. And I love God. And this love for me is so infinite and lives in me that it just makes me so emotional when I start talking about God, because I'm like, how can the divine love me so much? Like, how can he love me so much? How can he have so much faith in me? And I'm doing that now. I'm getting emotional. But it's okay. I get mad all the time at him because I have this human brain, and my brain doesn't understand some of the things that happen, some of the things that I'm being told, and then they don't work out the way that I think they should work out, or how I perceive they should work out, because my very limited human thinking. And I get mad. And that's okay. God is like, that's okay. Just an example. I was crashing out. I crash out all the time. This spiritual transformation, spiritual awakening. Like, yes, I'm going to crash out all the time. I'm crashing out, and I'm in the mirror. I have these crash outs in the mirror. I'm in the mirror and I'm crashing out. Like, I am crashing out. And I'm like pointing my finger, and I'm like, in God, you are a liar. you were lying to me. And I felt bad for saying that, but I'm like, hell no. Like these are things that you said were going to happen, and they didn't happen. And then that night I laid down. I wasn't even trying to talk to God. But I was presented in front of him, and he said, why do you think I'm a liar? And I said, because you said this. And he said, yeah, I said that. And I said, but it didn't happen. He was like, why do you think it didn't happen? I said, because I don't see it. And he was like, because you didn't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. And I'm like, well, if it was happening, I would see it. And he was like, this manifestation you want is a big manifestation. I said it was going to start in 2 months. It started. You're in it now. But because it's not working out the way you wanted to work out, you were not believing it. And I'm like, well, I need to see it. And basically he was like, girl, if you don't go sit down and let me do my work. And that's the relationship that I have with God. The relationship that you have with God may be totally different. And that is the beauty of it. Figuring out this relationship that you have with God. Figuring out how God is working your life. Figuring that out from a place of love. Not from a place of fear. Do I fear God? No, I don't. I know what he can do. I know that his power is infinite. And I know that if I was on the wrong side, I don't think there is a wrong side being a God, but I can fear some of the things he does. But do I fear him? No. And why don't I fear him? Because I know he loves me. And as a child of him and part him, I know that he would never hurt me. So why would I fear someone who loves me? Yeah, he can do a lot of damage. But he loves me. So in that love, I know that he's given me the power to speak up. Like, God made me. Like, he made me. So he made me knowing that he gave me a voice to cuss him out. Basically. He makes no mistakes, right? So am I to think that he made a mistake in me? No. He made me have this voice. He made me question things. He made me get upset. He made me have these raging emotions. And that's what he said. He was like, your emotions are all over the place. You swing back and forth because you like it. So I don't think this message was all over the place. This message will land for those who it needs to land with. Again, if you are fearful of God, you think you shouldn't question God, you think that you shouldn't talk to God this way, this message is not for you. It's just simply not. This message is for the people whose relationship with God is changing and evolving, and you're trying to figure out a place to land. That's it. So it's okay for you to question it. It's okay for you to be upset. It's okay for you to wonder why and I want to cuss. Stand in the mirror. Address it. Address him. Address your concerns. You might not have the answers right then, but you will have the answers.